Asaph opens Psalm 78 with a teacher and a classroom. Give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. Psalm 78, verse 1. Two commands open the psalm. Give ear and incline your ears. Asaph does not assume Israel is listening. He commands their attention before he speaks a single word of content. The word law here means instruction or teaching, not just a legal code. Asaph speaks as a teacher addressing a congregation that has a history of not listening, a congregation whose fathers turned away at Kadesh Barnea, who murmured in the wilderness, who made a golden calf 40 days after hearing God's voice from Sinai. He knows his audience. He calls for ears that bend toward the words coming, not ears that drift. Asaph addresses them as my people, a covenant term. These are not strangers. They belong to God. And because they belong to God, what follows concerns them. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old. Psalm 78, verse 2. Asaph identifies his method before delivering his content. He speaks in a parable, a comparative saying that carries deeper meaning beneath the surface. He will utter dark sayings of old, which are riddles or enigmatic truths that require engagement to understand. Israel's history is not a simple list of events. It is a story with a meaning that demands attention and reflection. The events of the Exodus, the wilderness, and the conquest are not just national memory. They carry instructions for every generation that comes after. Matthew 13, verse 35 quotes this verse, applying it to Christ. That it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. Asaph's method points toward Christ, who taught in parables for the same reason. Truth, embedded in story, reaches places that bare proposition cannot, which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us. Psalm 78, verse 3. Asaph grounds his teaching in received tradition. The congregation has heard these things. They know them. Their fathers told them. This is not new information. It is inherited knowledge passed from one generation to the next through deliberate telling. The Exodus was not a distant story. It was family history, recounted at Passover tables, embedded in the annual calendar, rehearsed in the hearing of children who were not yet born when it happened. Asaph is not introducing Israel to God's works. He is calling on them to reckon with what they already possess. Knowing and understanding are two different things. Israel knew the stories. The question the psalm will press is whether they learned from it. We will not hide them from their children, showing to the generation to come the praises of the Lord and his strength and his wonderful works that he hath done. Psalm 78, verse 4. Asaph makes a covenant declaration. We will not hide them. The decision not to hide is as active as the decision to tell. Silence about God's works is a form of concealment, and Asaph refuses it. What gets passed forward is specific, the praises of the Lord, his strength, and his wonderful works that he has done. Not Israel's achievements, not national victories credited to human courage. The praise belongs to God. He possesses all strength. The works are his. The generation to come must receive this inheritance, or they will receive nothing of lasting value. Deuteronomy 6, verse 7 commands Israel to teach these things diligently to their children, speaking of them in the house, on the road, at bedtime, and at rising. Asaph stands inside that same command, refusing to let the chain break on his watch.